All right. So this is another video from Vinci Uber, and we have just launched some new features. So I'm going to show you them now. Let's open Google Chrome. Chrome. Okay. So we are in Chrome right now. As you can see here, we have three big green buttons: bus tracking, send ride requests, and verify tickets. And also, as you can see here now, we have the available seats in the public for every single driver. So as you could see there, if you notice that a bus is leaving from the old bus terminal going to Chateaubelair in the next 23 hours and 40 minutes, and another one leaving in 23 hours and 32 minutes. Jeffrey James, Leeward bus terminal, Chateaubelair. Um, as you can see, the available seats now are in the public, okay? And as you could see before in our previous video, the driver, like as I said, can leave a note indicating his terms in terms of how and when he's going to be leaving. As you could see here, it says this bus only going to leave when no seats are available. And Steve Terrell, this bus only going to leave when no seats are available. I think that's the same message. Oh, Jeffrey James says, bus leave when five more seats remaining. So most likely people might go in Jeffrey James' bus. Anyhow, it's just an example, people. Anyhow, what I'm trying to introduce you all to is that now an anonymous user, without registering an account, when you click the register button and you want to register as a user, you don't necessarily have to register. All you gotta do is go to one of our agents, purchase a ticket, and just go to the bus stop, and then you get to actually go on the bus, okay? And like as I said, you get to know this how much seats are available on the buses also, and the location, destination the bus is going to, and the countdown time. As soon as this countdown time is finished, the bus is going to leave and go to its destination. So now let me show you now what an anonymous somebody who have not registered an account, they can't log in because they don't have an email address and a password. They want to use our service. This is what you can do. All right. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the bus tracking. So let's click the bus tracking button here. And as you can see here, you have access to bus tracking. And if you notice, it's asking you to log in. Before, our system used to require you to log in, but you don't have to do that to track the buses, okay? So let's say you want to go to Chateaubelair. You select Chateaubelair, right? And then you scroll down and you see the buses that are online. So you just click either Jeffrey James and it show you Jeffrey James location, wherever. You might probably be at the bus stop, wherever. You click Steve Terrell, it show you where Steve Terrell is at. It shows you also how many seats are available. For Jeffrey James, as you could see, it's 27 seats available. This is what you get access to. Okay. This resume tracking button, you click this anytime you see you navigating. The system allow you to navigate the map. And then when you want to resume the tracking, you just press the resume tracking button. Okay. You could change it to satellite view if you want, all that kind of stuff. Right? But for now, I'm just gonna leave that on map. All right. So now let me show you the other feature now in terms of sending a ride request as an anonymous user. So let's click the home button here. All right. Now let's send a ride request. Now the first thing for us, you have to purchase a ticket to send a ride request. If you're sending a ride request as an anonymous user, you need to make sure you purchase a ticket from one of our agents. And once you purchase the ticket, this is what you will be able to do. So as you can see here, the bus is leaving in the next 23 hours and for a couple minutes. So what you can do is send a ride request as an anonymous user to secure your seat on the bus. So let's do this now. But notice why I just click. Let me be very frank with this. I have just clicked ride, send ride request, this big button here. When I click that, this is what comes up. If you notice here, it doesn't ask me to log in. Now I'm gonna show you how to do this now. So you select Chatterbilly. If it's Chatterbilly, you go in. And then you select Jeffrey James. And then you click the select ticket button, which is right here. And then you type in your ticket. Okay, you're gonna type in now your ticket. Your ticket is gonna be what you call alphanumeric. So it's gonna be mixed with both numbers and letters and symbols. Okay. So I'm gonna type in the ticket I purchased now from the agent. Okay. Now once you punch in the number, the ticket number, right? You just make sure you come down and you just select like this. Okay. The system will automatically detect the ticket and it will give you another option to punch in another ticket if you want. So you could add two tickets to the system. All right. But for now, this is the ticket we're sending. If you notice, our actual blue tick shows up right here. So now what we're going to do now is just send the ticket now. Send the ride request as an anonymous user. So that was done successful. And as you can see here, notice the bell icon show up. And that indicate that the ride request has been sent. Now, the driver now have to accept your request. The driver have to do that, okay? You have to wait on the driver to accept your ride request. Now the driver is about to accept the ride request. I am acting as the driver and the anonymous user at the same time. And as you can see here, notice it very carefully. See that? Ride, ride request accepted. Jeffrey James accepted your ride request for Kingston Buster. Now, watch this now. Jeffrey James, who is in the Kingston Leeward bus terminal, has accepted your request, right? Please, please make sure. Please make sure. You gotta please make sure. Okay? You need to make sure this. Please make sure that you you are at the bus stop. As an anonymous user, the driver cannot track you. Please, the driver cannot track you. He cannot. Okay? The driver cannot track you. So you need to make sure that you are at the bus stop. Okay? You want to track the driver, like as I tell you, you go to bus tracking. Okay. You select Chateau Belay, you select Jeffrey Dreams. Okay. And as you could see here, oh wait a minute. These are how many seats are available right now, 26, and it was 27. So now the seats are getting reducing and reducing. And what is Jeffrey James' terms when the timer finish counting done? Because every driver set their terms. You could say, man, until I get 5 seats, or until I have no seats available, or until I have 6 seats available remaining, When the timer finish countdown, then this bus shall leave. All of that. So let's go back to the home page now. So now you have sent your request as an anonymous driver, anonymous user, sorry, and you know for a fact now your seat is secure because your request has been accepted. Look at right here. So your seat is secure. So when you see this timer finish counting down, Jeffrey James is going to leave and go to Chateaubriand. All right. Look at his terms. When I click to view message right here, you notice bus leave when five more seats remaining. That is his terms. Simple. When five more seats remaining, that is when I leave. If five more seats remaining when it's time I finish countdown, I'm not leaving. So the driver has set his terms. But if three seats remaining, he is going. But his bare minimum is five seats. So as you can see, okay? And as you can see here, the seats that were 27 reduced to 26. Okay? So this is what an anonymous, somebody who has not logged in, somebody who has not registered an account as a user, the, the approacher agent, they want to purchase a ticket, they can get on the bus. Okay? They could send a ride request and secure the seat way in advance. So that when this timer finish counting down now, um, please make sure you are at the bus stop, which is the Leeward bus stop, to get on the bus. Because if you're not on the Leeward bus stop, then the driver gonna think then you are basically ahead of him in terms of, take for instance, the bus is leaving Leeward bus stop, and you may probably be in Bokomint, you may probably be in Layu. And what the user is going to be doing, the anonymous user, he's going to be tracking you like this. He's going to be tracking you, right? He's going to be tracking the driver, and he's going to see the driver moving on the map. This red pin is going to be moving on the map, and when when the anonymous user knows that the bus is approaching and coming close to where he is basically standing, either at a bus stop or at a junction, then he will either signal the bus by pulling out the hand or something, try to stop the bus, and then the driver now will assume that that is the anonymous user who sent the ride request and was accepted right here. Okay, so what the driver will do, he will scan the ticket to verify that you are the right person, and then you will get on the bus. Okay, it's as simple as that. So just letting you know, these are all the features we have implemented. All right, so let's check out the next feature now, verify ticket. Uh, so let's say for some strange reason, I don't know, the bus probably have engine problems and it break down or something. Well, the driver can refund the anonymous ticket. Okay, you can refund it. You can refund the anonymous ticket. And all you gotta do, right, is just go into his dashboard and just click refund. Okay. Now, once that ticket is being refunded, you will not receive a notification here because you're not signed in or you're not a registered user. Okay. So what you will do just to verify that your ticket has been refunded, you will go to the verify ticket section. And you can use this section for just in case, let's say you purchase a ticket from one of our agents and you return your ticket home and somebody might take the ticket number and use it. You could punch in back the same number here and verify that somebody has not used your ticket. But this is how you're gonna verify, in this scenario, that the ticket has been refunded. So I'm gonna type in the same ticket number now. All right. And I'm just going to hit the verify button. And as you can see there, the ticket is verified and ready for use to write again. You can always rewind back the video and watch that. Okay? And that's it. So now you know the ticket is ready for use and being verified. And anytime you want to use Vincent Uber again, you will be able to just send a ride request or approach the boss um, at the Leeward bus stop. You will get to see the amount of seats available and you will get to see um, in terms of how much seats are available, and you will get to see also the tracking of the bus, like as I tell you, the location where the bus is at. All right. So these are the features that a anonymous user have access to, and all this is done. Notice all this is done without logging in. Very, very important. Okay, so for those who don't have an email, I mean, and those who ain't so phone savvy, but this is what you can do. All right, you can use our anonymous feature. All right. Now I have another upcoming video with a very important update, and stay tuned because this update gonna be one of the most important update I'm going to be making. This update is going to be driving people to the system because you will be able to. Man, I don't even want to say it. All right, y'all take care and be blessed.